Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the science chapter number 1, reproduction in plants. Reproduction in plants. Firstly, I will tell you that the plant reproduces in many ways. How? Flowering plants reproduce through seeds, non-flowering plants reproduce through spores, and some plants reproduce from other parts like roots, stem and leaves. But in this topic, we will learn how the plant reproduce through seed. I told you that the plant reproduce. Which plant? Flowering plants. Flowering plants reproduce through seeds. Second, non-flowering plants reproduce through spores. And third one is that some plants reproduce from other parts like roots, stems and leaves. So in this topic, we will learn how the plant reproduce through seed. Seed is an important part of a flowering plant. They give rise to a new plant. They may be of different shapes, colors and sizes. They may be of round, wrinkled, winged or hairy. They are in a dormant condition until they receive adequate sunlight, water and soil. The growth of the plant from a seed is known as germination. Yes, all of we know that when we cut open the fruits, we find seeds in them, and that seed may be of a different shape, size, color, right? All of you have seen the seed now. So that may be of different shape, size and color. So the seed grow into a new plant. Seed grow into a new plant. So the growth of the plant from a seed is known as germination, and seed only grow when it get a favorable sunlight, water and soil. When it get a favorable temperature, water and soil, only then a seed grows into a new plant. These are some pictures of seeds. Now next is the parts of seed. There are three parts of a seed. First one is the seed coat, second is endosperm, third is embryo. Seed coat. A seed coat protects the internal parts of a seed. The seed coat has two layers. The outer layer is thick and is known as testa. The inner layer is thin and is known as tegmen. A thick seed coat protects the seed from sunlight and water. The hard seed coat prevents germination during unfavorable environmental conditions. Mean to say, what is seed coat? Seed coat is the external covering of the seed. It is the external covering of the seed. And it has a two layers. The outer layer is known as testa and the internal layer is called as the tegmen. And what is the function of the seed? A thick seed coat protects the seed from the sunlight and water. Means it is the protection layer of the seed. Seed coat is the protection layer of the seed. This seed coat protects the seed from the sunlight and the water. And the hard seed coat prevents germination during unfavorable environmental condition. Mean to say, until the seed is not getting the favorable condition, the seed coat will not be opened. I mean to say, it protects it from the unfavorable environmental conditions. Next is the endosperm. Second part. The endosperm contains the nutrients stored in it. It provides nutrient to the seed in the form of starch, carbohydrates and proteins. Mean to say, the endosperm part of the seed contains the nutrient for the seed. It provides nutrient to the seed in the form of which form of the nutrition? Starch, carbohydrates and proteins. The next is the embryo. The embryo is the most important part of a seed. All the cells that need to develop into a mature embryo are present within the embryo. An embryo comprises of the following parts: epicotyte, hypocotyte, radicle and cotyledons. Mean to say, what is embryo? Embryo is a part of seed that grows into a plant. Embryo is the most important part of the seed, and and this part is grows into a plant, and it contains the plant roots, stem and leaves. So it is the most important parts. It has a four parts: epicotyle, hypocotyle, radicle and cotyledon. So we will discuss it one by one. First one is the epicotyle. Epicotyle is a small shoot which give rise to an entire plant shoot system. Hypocotyle is anchors the plant firmly in the soil. Radicle is small embryonic root. Cotyledons provide nourishment to different parts of the embryo. It emerges as a tiny or fleshy leaf. It stores food in the form of starch and proteins. Let's we discuss it with the help of the diagram. Then you can understand very well. Yes, look at this diagram. It is the anatomy of a bean seed. It has a two structure of seed. One is the outer covering. We are looking the outer covering. So it is the outer part of the seed. The second is the inside part of the seed. So look here. First of all, there is a seed coat. We already discussed about it. Seed coat is the external part of the seed. It protects it from the outer unfavorable conditions. Second, epicotyle. Epicotyle is the second part. What is the function of epicotyle? Epicotyle epicotyle germinate as a shoot system. Epicotyle, it is the region of seedling stem. It grows rapidly upward as a shoot system. Next is the hypocotyle. Hypocotyle lies between radicle and the cotyledons. Next, radicle. A radicle is the embryonic root of plant that grows downward into the soil. Mean to say, radicle gives the root part of the plant. Epicotyle gives the shoot system and radicle gives the root system of the plant. Next is the endosperm. Endosperm we know very well. What is the function of endosperm? It stores the food. It provides the nutrient to the plant. So all of you get it? I think read it again and again, then you can also understand it. Next is the types of seeds. There are two types of seeds: monocotyledonous seed and dicotyledonous seed. First of all, monocotyledonous seeds. These comprises of a single cotyledon emerging from the seed on germination. For example, rice, wheat, barley, lilies, etc. Second is dicotyledonous seed. These comprises of two cotyledon emerging from the seed on germination. For example, corn, bamboo, etc. We will also discuss about it with the help of the picture. This is a two picture: monocotyledonous seed and dicotyledonous seed. Look here. Monocotyledonous mean to say it has a single cotyledon, and dicotyledon mean to say it has a two cotyledons. Clear from the word. Mono mean to say single and di means two. So monocotyledon means a seed which have one cotyledon, that is called as monocotyledons, and dicotyledon mean to say a seed that has two cotyledon, that is called as dicotyledons. So some plants have monocotyledonous and some have dicotyledonous. So on the basis of cotyledons, it is described as monocotyledons and dicotyledons. So I think you got it. Everyone understand it. So repeat it again and again. Read it again and again. Then you can understand very well. Next is the assignment 1. I have given some question on the basis of these slides. So read it carefully again and again. Then you can give the answer of these following questions. I hope all of you will understand it. Thank you, students.